better not make me angry. Niggas better not make me mad. Late night posted up on lane. You know shit just might go bad. And I might go up in his bag. And I just might check. I been this bitch already, I did that shit. I been trying to leave spaghetti, had the city land. Still lived in the bricks. My OG made a move, put me in the burbs. I felt that shit. I was right back in the city trying to leave you shitty, but who really built like this? Nigga had tweaked up in the charge, all you hear is a screech when you hear that switch. Front door land him like a bar, but fuck her back door, I'm too legit. Say she wanna sorry, wanna apologize to a bitch. Wintertime, hit a nigga with the heat. Summertime, hit a nigga with a whip for this hot shit. When that Glock spit, it's a man down, no we drop shit. Pick your mans up for that block spin. Last bitch mad, say I'm toxic. 10 milli on me and no boxing. Cemetery ran out of boxes. Caught him slipping, nigga, you was not slick. Hit up in his head, 11 spot lifts. All I see is red, ain't the off shit. Niggas better not make me angry. Niggas better not make me mad. Late night posted up on language. Knowing shit just might go bad. And I might go up in his bag. And I just might check his tag. Lil' bro telling me slow down, cause I'm going too fast and I just might crack. I been here licks already, I been this bitch already. I did that shit, I been trying to leave spaghetti. Had the city land, still lived in the bricks. My OG made a move, put me in the burbs. I felt that shit. I was right back in the city trying to leave you shitty, but who really built like this?
This is a Fox NFL emergency alert. Attention, NFC East teams and fans. The Philadelphia Eagles are back. This is a warning. If you or someone you love is a fan of the New York Giants, the Dallas Cowboys, or the Washington football team, you may be in big trouble. You may have thought the Eagles weren't going to be in the playoff mix at the start of the year, but you were mistaken. They're back, big time, and capable of the following: running the ball, throwing the ball, stopping the run, winning the game, winning the division, going to the Super Bowl, hurting your feelings. Eagles fans being as obnoxious as ever. If any of these worry you, please call 1-359-324-5359. That's one Fly Eagle Fly. This has been a Fox NFL emergency alert. This is a Fox NFL emergency alert. Attention, NFC East teams and fans. The Philadelphia Eagles.
Let me get myself up. What the hell is going on? There we go. It's almost. There we go. Get that out of here. All right, there we go. Y'all see me? Is my mic good? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if the mic's good. Mic good? Put a 1 in the comments if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the comments if you can hear me. Let me check let me just check my live stream. Let's do it that way. Let me see. Why's my thing small every time, bro? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Hopefully there's no echo. That wouldn't be good. Let me know if y'all can hear an echo in the back. Can y'all hear the echo? Y'all hear the echo in the back? If you do, then I can change that. Because we ain't trying to hear no echo. The only thing you're supposed to hear is me. It's always streaming on doing some dumb shit. Always streaming on doing some weird ass dumb shit. Always. I'm trying to talk my shit and it won't allow me. For some reason. Why is it not letting me talk my shit? It always does something stupid. All right. Let's see. We can fix this. All right. Is this much better? Let's see. Let's see the echo. Let's see. Fix this. All right. Is this much better? Let's see. Why is it small? Hold up. Why is it small again? Give me a second. This fucking stream. Yeah, let's do one. We ain't doing that today. No, we're not doing that today. No, I don't want to hear it. Sorry. Like that. You want to interrupt my life? They ain't happening today. Should be good. Why is it doing that? Hold up, bro. Should be good. Why is it doing that? Jesus fucking Christ. Hold up, bro. Let me turn that volume. I don't need volume. Be second guy. Alright, guys, give me a second, real quick. I'm trying to fix the settings. For some reason, they're making this small, and it's not supposed to be small. You're supposed to be able to see things. I don't want it damn fucking small. I want it big so people can see my face. What kind of fucking shit is this, StreamYard? I don't understand this shit, man. Hold up. We're gonna fix this now. Give me a second, guys. I see your comments. Appreciate you for coming on. We're gonna fix this because this is supposed to be big and it's not. it's still small. Catch it up. All right, let's see if this works. If it don't work, it don't work, man. I don't know what's wrong with StreamYard. I'm just gonna continue the lesson. So you might not see my face fully. I wanted to make it big. It's supposed to be big on my live stream, but it's not. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I really don't care at this point. StreamYard is a piece of trash at this point, man. Like it just irritates the hell out of me. Like I don't know why it's so fucking small. It's not changing it. I don't know why. Oh well. We ain't got too much. We're not gonna try to fix it anymore. I try to fix it. I don't know what's up with it. Don't know what's up with it. I think it's the settings or something like that. So I don't know what's up with it. Just irritating as hell. Let's see. We could do something. No, I don't know what the fuck up with it. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh well. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be small. Oh look, it finally did it. Woo! Finally got it working. It finally got it working. All right, there we go. Finally got it working. He said, yeah, okay, so it's all right, but yeah, obviously I haven't done live streams like in a while. The last live stream, YouTube has canceled it. YouTube has taken my live streams down because, frankly, they don't like the fact that I tell the truth. I think the last one was RP to Hulk Hogan. It got taken down. It really wasn't a good live stream, to be honest. So I really didn't give a shit a bit, honestly. Come on, chill. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's unfortunate that the Philadelphia Eagles don't get no respect. And no matter what this quarterback does, this quarterback gonna have to win 5 Super Bowls, in my opinion. This quarterback's gonna have to win 4 Super Bowls to 5 Super Bowls. And I don't think that's gonna be enough. Because everybody now is trying to compare stats and they're trying to go back and tape and try to nitpick. Like I saw this Rams fan today on Twitter, and they're trying to go to the point where they're trying to nitpick the film and try to make it the case that Jalen Hurts isn't great as a lot of people think. And they're showing episodes of Jalen Hurts and the fact that Jalen Hurts got hurt in the second half, I believe, against the Rams. Was hurt. But the Ram fans want to make a case that he wasn't throwing the ball or he wasn't. Bro, he was hurt. You Rams fans are reaching as possible. And it's cool because when we put belt to ass on y'all, week 3, it is what it is. We ain't got too much to say, man. If you're not a Super Bowl champion, just put your head down, go sleep. Just simple as that. You don't have a celebration. I had a Commanders fan want to jump in because she got mad because I told her that, why are you talking about a Super Bowl? You didn't win the Super Bowl. We put your head on the fucking concrete and your brain matter on the side of the street. Like honestly, what we did to you is we stood over you and put holes in your head. We literally blew your brains out in the middle of the concrete while your brain matter was on the concrete. That's what we did to the Commanders, man. Commander fans don't know they role. And it's hilarious how they come up here on Twitter and they think they matter. They over there talk about the Eagles. Oh, well, the Eagles, no one really was watching the Super Bowl. Bro, it's the most watched Super Bowl in NFL history. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? Why is you going on Twitter and talking about a thing that you don't even know what it's about? Because we're the reason why you didn't get there. I told a Commanders fan, I said, you can't even talk about us. When you mention the Philadelphia Eagles, just remember we put your brains on the concrete. We send you home. You can't talk about us, man. Go talk about the fucking Giants. Go talk about the trash-ass Cowboys. They came and paid. Jerry Jones, listen, man, I hope when he dies, they somehow freeze his head like Mr. Walt Disney, if that's even a thing. And they put him like Mr. Freeze, where he has a robotic arm and robotic body, and he's able to be somehow brought back. Imagine not paying your star player, but you're going to pay a tight end. The Cowboys don't want to win. Week 1, I'm going to tell everybody, and I told this to Boss on Twitter, that belt to ass is coming for them. I'm not scared of none of them. They don't fear me. They want to run around here talk about Dak Prescott this and Dak Prescott. Man, I'm watching CeeDee Lamb talk about no one can stop us. Really? We going to find out week 1 and we can stop y'all. Y'all not a threat. You got CeeDee Lamb on NFL Network talking crazy, run around here like he won 5 Super Bowls. If he don't go sit down, the most drop receiver in the NFL, he had the most drops out of any other NFC's division receiver in the league. Was leading in drops. Where were you, CeeDee Lamb? Oh, that's right. You were out the playoffs. You didn't even make the playoffs, man. Go sit down, bro. I'm tired of these bums. We going to finish the Cowboys week 1. We going to put belt to ass. We going to remind you why we won a Super Bowl. And when Jalen Hurts throws this ball, like y'all want to act like he can't throw the ball. When he throws his ball, because I'm going to tell you right now, this offense is set this year for Jalen Hurts to win MVP. I'm going to say it again. I think Kevin Patullo is going to get Jalen Hurts. I think Kevin Patullo is going to be one of the best offensive corners that we ever hired. I think he's going to be better than Kellen Moore. I think he's going to be better than Shane Steichen. I think he's going to be the best offensive coordinator in the Eagles' history. I think he's going to be better than Frank Wright. I think this is going to be Jalen Hurts' best offensive coordinator that we're going to look at and say we cannot lose him. Kellen Moore is going to open up the passing game. You're going to see what you all wanted to see. Jalen slinging that ball. Just be careful what you wish for. Because we don't need to throw the ball. We can run the ball. But we're going to show you why our quarterback was Super Bowl MVP. Just be careful what you wish for. Just be careful what you wish for. There's a saying that everybody says, and I've heard it before. You keep knocking on that door, eventually it's going to open. You keep knocking at that door, eventually it's going to open. Y'all run around here talking about Jalen can't throw the ball. We know Jalen can throw the ball. We've seen it in 2023. We've seen it in 2022. We've seen it in the last year. But why does he need to throw the ball when he got a Saquon Barkley in the backfield? Y'all make me laugh every time you open your mouth and you disrespect the quarterback. I've never seen so much disrespect for a Super Bowl MVP as I've been watching football for how many years. I'm going to turn 25 this Thursday. My birthday is in July 31st. I'm going to turn 25 years old. I've never seen the disrespect from my quarterback, especially Super Bowl MVP. I've never seen the Super Bowl MVP get disrespected like this. Tom Brady never had this much disrespect. Russell Wilson never had. Russell Wilson, I don't think, won a Super Bowl MVP. I've never seen so much Super Bowl MVP getting disrespected the way Jalen's been disrespected. It doesn't make sense why they do this. Commanding fans run around and talk about their quarterback's good. Your quarterback is going to regress, man. Go sit down. You got no Terry McLaurin. Deebo Samuel can't run routes to save his fucking life. The Giants, come on, man. They're hoping their pass rush can get through. Meanwhile, the Eagles are building the defense. They already have the defense, but they add Jahad Campbell. Jahad Campbell is going to be a problem for this league. The kid is going to be a baller. I want to know how the NFL let Jahad Campbell go to the Philadelphia Eagles. And the funny thing is, the NFL teams that hate us so much, why did you let us get Jahad Campbell? All you had to do was allow us to trade up and get him. But you allowed us to sit back. You didn't want to trade with us. And now they look stupid. Howie Roseman is the best GM in football in manipulating teams to move up to take players when the Eagles don't need them. Eagles are a team that you don't know what they're going to do. If I'm the Philadelphia Eagles right now, I call up the Raiders. Well, not Raiders. I call up Christian Wilkins and they say, hey, you want to sign a one-year deal? Why not? Let's add him to the trenches of the defense. You added Christian Wilkins to Jalen Carter, man. Come on, bro. Nasty. And he can learn off Ty Robinson can learn under a guy like Christian Wilkins. I wouldn't mind that move. I don't know why he got released, but I love Christian Wilson coming out of Clemson. I think he would be a very good veteran leadership to bring. You really don't need that much. Next week is preseason. We ready to go. My buddy yesterday, shout out to my boy Andy B if he's watching. We might be trying to go to that Rams game, man. I want to go to that Rams game so I can watch all the Rams fans get so angry as Saquon's running the ball over their throats again. Another $102, another $200 yards on their ass. Mix it with A.J. Dillon. The goal is not to get to regular season MVPs. The goal is to get another one of these. That's the goal. And if you're not with that goal, then what are you here for? Jalen Hurts don't care about how the passing looks. He don't care about that. He cares about one thing. Bringing Lombardi trophies home and winning championships and being very good in the playoffs. And these other quarterbacks, all they care about their passing. You got fans who are goofy-ass fan base. Like a Lions fan want to jump in. If you're a Lions fan, man, you're the last one to talk. Got beat by the rookie. And then we put the rookie's brains on the concrete. You came to talk to me. Go sit down. Go talk to a Commanders fan. Go talk to a Packers fan. Go talk to a Bears fan. Don't talk to me. You're relentless just like the Vikings. You can't talk to me. I'm a Super Bowl champion over here. I got 2 of them bitches. How many you got? I don't want to hear from a Bills fan. Go win a ring. That's simple as that. I'm not going to hear the excuses. Well, my quarterback don't have this. Well, if your quarterback, if your quarterback stopped getting money and stopped trying to be the highest paid, maybe he would have a fucking team around him. Maybe these guys like Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen didn't want to get the highest paid amount. Maybe they would have a team around him. Oh, that's right. Lamar has had a team around him. But I wonder what the excuse is going to be when he doesn't do it again. When he has Jags and all these other guys. When he don't win another bowl or doesn't get to the bowl. What's the excuse going to be when Jalen wins another one? What, he has nothing around him? I ain't trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it right now. I don't want to hear it now, and I don't want to hear it then. And I don't want to hear it this year when he doesn't do it again. Because it doesn't matter how much talent you give around the quarterback. And that's what people fail to realize. You could put everything around you with Justin Herbert, and he still won't win. You want to know why? Because you have the mentality of winning. And these quarterbacks don't have that. I don't care how much talent the quarterback has with a big arm. Does he have a mentality of winning in the playoffs? No, Justin Herbert's never won a playoff game. They think put in anybody in the Eagles offense, they can do what Jalen does. And they forget Jalen Hurts, the leadership he brings is so important to this Eagles offense. And a lot of these quarterbacks don't have that. He has the clutch gene that a lot of these quarterbacks you can't teach. You just have to have that. Put him in Josh, or we'll put Josh Allen on the Eagles. I keep hearing, put Josh Allen or put Lamar Jackson on the Eagles and you will win the Super Bowl. Well, why can't they win with Buffalo? Why can't they win with Baltimore? If they're so good, then why do they need everything around them? That tells me they're not as good as you think they are. Put Justin Herbert on the Eagles, he would win the Super Bowl. Well, how come Justin Herbert can't? If Justin Herbert's so good, how come he can't beat the fucking Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars? Come on, man. What are we talking about? These three quarterbacks I keep on putting above my quarterback, they don't win nothing. They haven't. Josh Allen hasn't made it to a Super Bowl. The only three quarterbacks that have beaten Mahomes is Tom Brady, Jalen Hurts, and Joe Burrow. Josh Allen can't do it. Lamar has failed to beat elite defenses. But I respect Lamar for one thing. I did hear him say, when he asked, did you talk to your tight end about when he dropped the ball? And he said, you know what? I went up to my guy, my tight end in Baltimore, the guy who dropped the ball. I don't remember his name. And he said that, he owned up the fact that he fumbled. I respect that. I really do. That shows me leadership. So I'm not going to bash Lamar like I did before because I didn't hear that from him. But I'm glad he said that because he's the real reason why they lost that game. You can't blame the tight end when you dropped a 10-point lead. That's on you. You the franchise quarterback. If Jalen Hurts blows a lead, it's on him. It's on him. This defense is for real, man. And they talk about the Giants defense, but they don't talk about the Eagles defense. They keep saying we lost pieces. No, we did it. We actually got more pieces in this draft than we had last year. Ty Robinson's a very much of an upgrade over a guy like Milton Williams. You still got Jalen Hunt that's going to have a great year. Malata has been praising this kid, saying he might be the next Micah Parsons. I'm not going to go that far and say that. But I'm going to say Jalen Hunt will be better than Micah Parsons. I hope he's better than Micah Parsons. Because Micah Parsons' problem why I don't think he's elite is because when he goes against offensive line like Lane Johnson, he gets bullied. All you got to do is make him have to react and not think. If you make him think and react, he can't win. He has to react right away. That's how you beat Micah Parsons, man. Run straight at him. Same with Thibodeau and the Giants. I'm not scared of that Giants team. Y'all can talk about dual Carter spin move. Okay, that's cool and great. When he goes against Lane Johnson, we'll see how great he is. They talk about everybody is talking about but the Eagles, man, and I love it. They talk about Josh Allen, but then they say we're stacked. We're a super team. But we never get the respect as a super team. We don't get the respect. We don't get the respect as a super team. But then they want to say we're a super team. Jalen Hurts has everything. Now the narrative is Cam Newton can't win with Devin Funchess and Ted Ginn Jr. Cam Newton came a throw. If I remember right, Cam Newton had inaccurate issues of throwing the ball. That was one of the weaknesses that he had was he couldn't throw the ball for real. Jalen is a better accurate thrower than him. Jalen wins better than he does. The narrative is that Cam Newton can go to the Eagles offense and win a Super Bowl. How can he do that when he can't win with the Carolina Panthers, man? And he had more Pro Bowls. He had 10 Pro Bowlers and we had 2. Come on, man. What are we talking about? No, we had 4, excuse me. Cam Newton had over more Pro Bowlers than we had on our whole team. And he couldn't do it. I'm tired of excuses for him. Like, did we forget Cam Newton was inaccurate as hell in the Super Bowl? He threw a lot of bad balls, man. A lot of them. Was not accurate at all. You could stop trying to sit there and say he would win with the Eagles offense. That's a bunch of malarkey, and you know it. The man was inaccurate as hell. He wasn't great. He wasn't the best thrower. I don't know why Cam Newton run around here like he was throwing for 4. You weren't throwing for 400K. You weren't throwing like Josh Allen Lamar. Who is you, bro? You keep attacking my quarterback, and the only thing you do is make yourself look selfish. Karen Newton. That's her name. You wear a bow tie with a NASCAR jacket. You don't even fucking match. You look weird as hell. You salty because Jalen did something you couldn't do. And that was win a championship. And it pains you to know you can't do what Jalen does if you wanted to. You don't have a better arm than he does. You're not accurate than he was. You're not. I don't care how many Panther fans get upset in the comments. Your quarterback was ass when it comes to throwing the ball. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to sit there and act like we're not going to sit there and act like Cam Newton didn't have no inaccurate issues. You're not going to play that card with me. You're just not. I've been watching football. I watched Cam Newton. I watched that man. That's how I knew he was going to lose the Super Bowl. I watched him. I said, this guy's a one-trick pony. Yeah, I picked the Broncos to beat the Panthers, along with other people who were picking the Carolina. And the reason why I picked the Panthers to lose that game was because of Cam Newton. Because he couldn't throw the ball. He wasn't accurate enough. That's why they lost the game. You want to talk about my quarterback? My quarterback threw the ball when he had to. Cam Newton, when they forced him to throw the ball, he failed. They took away his running game, and they dared him to throw in the pocket. And what happened? Gadget running back. That's all he was. That's why he didn't last in the NFL. He was the definition of a running back. That's all he was. He wasn't a great thrower. The best place he made was on the run while he was jumping over people and flip-flopping in the end zone, man. He wasn't great at throwing. He wasn't accurate. I don't know why y'all run around here and talk about Cam Newton can win with these Eagle offense. He can't even win with the Panthers, man. And they had some talent, bro. You're not going to sit there and act like Cam Newton didn't have talent around him. You could shut the hell up with that. Because he was buns in the pocket. So it is what it is, man. We're not going to talk about Cam Newton anymore. That jabroni is not worth nothing. Every time I hear about him, all I think of him is not jumping on that ball. A sore loser. A sore loser and just a flat-out loser. A winless loser. You didn't bring a championship to Carolina. My quarterback did. At the end of the day, you didn't do your job. That's why you're on a podcast, Cam. Because no one wants to hire you as the NFL quarterback because you're ass. Like Shane McCoy said, you're ass. You weren't as great as you thought you were. Sorry, newsflash for you. I don't care how many all-pros you had. Your all-pros came from running the ball, not from throwing. You had 1 year of throwing the ball, and that was your MVP year, and you couldn't get it done when it mattered the most. You're soft, dude. Get over it. Let it go. You didn't do what you were supposed to do, and Jalen did. So that's how I feel, man. I love what the Eagles are doing. I think when you look at this defense, Jahad Campbell is going to be a problem. I can't wait to see what he does next week. I hope we play him. It's funny because the NFL let a generational talent walk to the Philadelphia Eagles, literally. The Eagles wanted to move up to get him. And the Chargers said no. Well, we want to thank you. Because if you wanted to screw the Eagles that bad, you should have let them trade up with you. But the franchise, these NFL teams, these GMs, they think they're smarter than Howie Roseman, and they're really not. Howie Roseman once again outplays them once again. Does what he wants to do to them. Howie Roseman is the definition of a GM bully. He bullies these other GMs. You're going to give me A.J. Brown. No, I'm not. You're going to take this first-round pick. Okay. You will take Carson Wentz, the Indianapolis Colts. And you will give us a first-round pick, an early second round, that'll be a first-round pick. You will give us Jalen Carter. Howie Roseman is a bully. A straight-out bully. He bullies these other GMs. They wish they were Howie Roseman. You got Commander fans wishing they were had their GM like Howie Roseman. You thought you had Howie Roseman until you realized Terry McLaurin can't get paid now. Nah, you don't need Terry McLaurin. Your quarterback's top 5, remember? You don't need Terry McLaurin. You'll be all right. Jaden Daniels is a superstar, remember? That's what I heard. You don't need Terry McLaurin. Why do you need Terry McLaurin? Commander fans not want Terry McLaurin paid. Nah, you don't need him. Jaden Daniels is that dude, right? He's for real. Remember, he's better than my quarterback. So I mean, he should be able to do without. What is this clown doing, bro? Hey, you come on every time and you troll. You must be a salty dude, bro. Go sit in timeout, man. We don't do that racist shit here. And if you see that dude, block him, send him to the timeout chair. Send him to the timeout chair, ban him, ban his dogs, his cats, his rabbits, everywhere. Ban his whole generation of family, man. You see that dude making fake accounts, get him up out of here. We ain't got time for that. Dude is a goofy in the camera. Won't say that shit to my face. Won't say it to anybody's face. You ain't gonna say it to my face because I'm white. But just in general, why are you saying that, dude? Why are you saying that? Just want to get some attention. You got attention today. To the loot timeout chair you go. Cam Newton was 18-41 in the Super Bowl 50. Absolutely. He wasn't good, man. He wasn't good. I know, right? They don't mention what the Eagles did to replace the pieces we lost. Exactly. I mean, you go and get Ty Robinson. You go and get Jahad Campbell. You draft the best safety in the draft behind the Baltimore Ravens safety, who they drafted at Clemson, who I liked. Because I said the two best safeties in this draft was between the Georgia safety and the Texas A&M safety. I'm sorry, not Texas A&M. Texas Longhorn safety. I didn't want the Syracuse safety. I'm sorry, South Carolina safety. I didn't want him. I didn't want him. Now there's reports Seattle don't even know if he's going to be ready. And they took a second-round pick on him. I didn't want him. He wasn't a number one starter, bro. He was a guy that started a couple games, but he's only good for the combine. You know what I'm saying? You can't go by the combine, man. You got to go by the production. It is what it is. Yeah, he's a weirdo, man. We ain't gonna talk about him. Throwback. Mark Sanchez outplayed Cam Newton. You said what? Mark Sanchez outplayed primetime game. Look it up. Yeah. I mean, Cam Newton was, to me, a bum. I've been saying I think Cam Newton's probably the most overrated quarterback I've ever seen in my lifetime. This guy was only good because of his running ability. He wasn't a good thrower. And this guy want to run his mouth to talk about Jalen Hurts, bro. You better go sit the fuck down somewhere, dude. You weren't even accurate as hell like you think you were. Like one of his efficiencies that the people were saying that he couldn't do was throw the ball. Cam Newton was a definition of a gadget running back quarterback. Just take the quarterback and put the running back. That's all he was. He was a one-trick pony. How do you think the Broncos beat him? But everybody said Jalen Hurts couldn't win with the Panthers. But I watched my quarterback literally destroy the exact same defense as the Broncos, man. Maybe even way better. When Spags literally had Josh Allen and Lamar's number in both playoff games. Both years. And it seems like the only quarterback that could outplay them in the Super Bowl is Jalen Hurts. Why couldn't Brock Purdy beat Mahomes? Oh, that's right. They even have the best Super Bowl performance. The only quarterback that's outperformed Mahomes is Jalen Hurts. But they swore down he's not good. Okay. It's amazing how this quarterback supposedly in the Super Bowl outplays the GOAT's corner, y'all. But he's not good, EC1. They live in denial. I guess he didn't have the best performance. No, that was the defense coordinator. Idiots. Idiots. That's what they are. Hurts blowout teams. Cam lost 2 teams. Yeah. Dude lost to the Legion of Boom by throwing a pick 6 to Cam Chancellor. Don't you remember that one? Wasn't it the wild card game where he threw a pick 6 to Cam Newton? Cam Chancellor. And Cam Chancellor was going like this all through. He's going like that all the way back in the end zone. Come on, man. You a bum, bro. You a bum. That was so bad, dude. That guy's a joke. At the end of the day, the Philadelphia Eagles are back. The Philadelphia Eagles will show once again that they're dominant. I could care less what a Commander fans say. You can't talk about us. We put 55 on your head top. I could care less what a Giant fans say. We own y'all. We sweep y'all every year, and we're going to do it again. I don't care how much defense you think you have. Until you make them big boys in the trenches with Lane Johnson, Lane Dixon, Jordan Mailata. I could care less what the Giants do. Their quarterback's out here throwing pick 6 in training camp. Okay? He's turkey. He's lunch meat. He's turkey. He's turkey. He's food. Please put that rookie out there. He won't be no Eli Manning. He'll be another Daniel Jones. The guy stinks. He's not a good quarterback. I don't care how many Giant fans have faith in him. The dude stinks. He wasn't. You should have taken Shadir Sanders over him. Guess having great weapons means you're a trash according to haters. Yeah, I mean, unless your name is Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, I guess so. It's only when Jalen Hurts has it, I guess you're trash. But give Josh Allen those exact same weapons, they be praising him like crazy. They be calling him a superstar. Hell, Tom Brady's allowed to go to Tampa Bay and have a whole roster around him. With guys like Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and all these other guys. But, let Saquon Barkley and A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith be on Jalen Hurts' team, and it's such a bad thing. Come on, man. Y'all pick and choose who you want to talk about. Like, do y'all forget that Patrick Mahomes had Tyreek Hill and McCole Hardman Jr. that one year and Sammy Watkins on the exact same team? A prime time Sammy Watkins that was cooking? What are we talking about? This shit don't make sense. They act like Patrick Mahomes didn't have weapons before. Patrick Mahomes was loaded that one year with speed everywhere. These guys want to talk about Jalen Hurts, how much talent he has him. Well, yeah, because my quarterback took less money. So my GM is able to build around him. Maybe your stupid-ass quarterback don't take half of the roster's cap space, like Dak Prescott, who is the most highest paid NFL athlete in sports history, behind guys like the soccer players and shit like that, when he don't deserve half the money he gets. Can't even win a division round. Maybe Jerry Jones would be able to afford more for him. But I think Jerry Jones has built enough from him this year. If George Pickens don't help Dak Prescott, no one will. My boy Philly Halftime told me that Dak Prescott could go somewhere else and win. And I disagreed with him. How can you say that when Dak came and win in Dallas? Jerry Jones is built around Dak. But unfortunately, when you start getting older and you realize Dak is just trash and buns and ass in the playoffs, why do that? Why risk your fortune to build around a guy who you don't even believe in? It just makes no sense. Dak Prescott is trash. I don't care about his fucking record. Cowboy fans want to put up his 8-4 record. Okay, how many of them were against backups? And what did that lead y'all to? Not a Super Bowl. Cowboy fans love to talk about that record, but don't want to mention that record in the playoffs. I will. 2-7. 2-7. Dak is ass in the playoffs. That's the record you need to be worried about. Not that regular season bullshit record you keep bringing up against guys like fucking Nate Sudfeld, Garner Minshew, and Carson Wentz, who's not even on this roster anymore. Okay? A Kenny Pickett. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Dak didn't even play against Kenny Pickett. I'm sorry, my fault. Who else did he play against? Oh, I'm sorry, Nick Foles. Come on, man. What are you talking about? That record means nothing. Because what did it lead y'all to? How many Super Bowls did you get out of it? Nothing. You can't talk about it because it's not existent. It doesn't exist, is what I'm trying to say. Y'all can't talk about Super Bowls in Dallas. You haven't won shit in 30 years. Going to 31 years, maybe 32 years. But you want to talk about the 8-4 record. Get out of here, man. Why y'all can't get to a Super Bowl? If you're going to talk about the record, at least do something with it. When we win the division, we go to Super Bowls, man. When you won that playoff, that division round game, I'm sorry, when you went to the playoffs, I won you in 2018, and you swept us supposedly, where were we at in the playoffs? But when we are in the playoffs, we don't see you at all in the playoffs. Because by then, you're home. Just being real with you. Because when we go home, you go home too. The difference is when we're in the playoffs, you go home and we're still playing in the high level. Come on, man. Y'all not equal to us. You're not a rival to us. You keep talking about how, well, we're not a rival to y'all because we own y'all. Y'all don't own nothing. You own L's in the playoffs. Great. Dak is 8-4 against the Eagles. And he'll be 8-5 coming this year. Because we're about to put belt the ass on him. We're about to show him that he's not that dude. Time to pack it up, Grandpa. Old head. You don't run this block anymore. This is Jalen's block. Get with it or get stomped on. Get with it or get your head blown in. That's how we going to do it. You don't come on another man's block and thinking you own it because what? You've been owning this block. Man, it's our block, bro. Get on somewhere. We run this block now. Y'all don't own this block anymore. We run this block. We run this joint over here. Get with it or get stepped on. Get with the program and get stepped on. We going to step on the Cowboys, man. We're going to step on them like cockroaches that they are. And Wentz the third string quarterback he is. That's why this record don't mean shit to me. You get this dude out of here that's saying the N-word, man. Get him up out of here. Why do you keep making fake profiles? You know who you are. Get him up out of here. Send him to the timeout chair. Anytime he does it, guys in the chat, who has a moderator, get him up out of here. Send him to the timeout chair. Don't even give him an ounce of breath to even make a post. Gay Jesus. Yeah, take your ass, take your gay Jesus ass to the fucking timeout chair. Take your gay ass, Jesus ass fucking profile to the timeout chair. Now you can go pray with the gay Jesus in the timeout chair. With your zesty, goofy ass. We banned you and your Jesus. How about that one? I'm the only God in this channel, man. You not him. Go sit down. I run this bitch. I'm God. I'm Jesus over here, man. I run this shit. You don't run nothing. Straight to hell. Goofy ass dude. Don't have no life. Don't have no job. Go work at McDonald's. Go work at Subway. Always come on here. Who's the N-word you talking about, bro? I'm white over here. You can't even say that to me. It wouldn't make no sense anyway. I'm not the color you say that to. And why is you saying it anyway? Why would you say that anyway? What makes you think that would be okay? A goofy dude. Tough on the net, but won't do shit in real life. You's a weirdo, bro. You's a bitch. Low life at Jackman. He is. He's a goofy, man. Yeah, the wrong church, yeah. With the zesty ass bro. Talk about he's the gay Jesus, man. Take your gay ass to the timeout chair. But like I said, we got talent in Philadelphia, man. Everybody's worried about the quarterback situation. I'm not. I think Keeler Ringo is going to... Listen, we're going to find out week 1 because Keeler Ringo is going to get a lot of playing time. Next week is preseason. I can't wait. Preseason is next week, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, preseason is back. And one thing I want to see Keeler Ringo. I want to see Keelan Ringo, maybe a couple snaps for Jahad Campbell. And I'm sure they're not going to play the starters, so we're not going to see the starters. But I'm interested in this cornerback room. I want to see the young rook that we drafted, the cornerback. I haven't heard nothing about him. It's Keelan Ringo's job to lose. Adoree Jackson fighting for that roster spot is going to be interesting. I think this cornerback situation, I'm interested. I'm eager to see. I want to see the safety room, and I want to see this cornerback room go to battle in preseason. May the best player win. And I trust Fangio to get it right. Whoever thinks that he thinks is ready to go, that's who we start. Whether it's Sidney Brown or whether it's Andrew Makuba. Whatever Fangio say, hey, listen, I trust this guy more, I'm okay with. Now, personally, I'd rather have Makuba over Sidney Brown because Sidney Brown, to me, doesn't have coverage skills. He's more of a guy that can just hit. Like, I'd rather him play a linebacker. Like, I think that would be his bright spot, honestly. Or play at, play a linebacker. I think you should convert him from safety to linebacker. That's what I would do. Because I don't think he has his coverage skills to play safety. I think that he needs to work on coverage skills. He gets beat a lot. He takes bad angles. But as a young player, you learn and you get better. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you don't get better. But if Andrew Makuba is ready to go, you give him that opportunity, man. You let Andrew Makuba go and ball out. You drafted this man in the second round. See what this kid has. I don't know what he's talking about. He's a weirdo, bro. Just like I said, if you see him in the chat, get him up out of here. Send his goofy ass to the timeout. We don't got time for that. Jalen Hurts will not start in any preseason. No, he won't. But I think that he should, though. I really wish Nick Sirianni would play some of these starters because you don't want to go in week one and feel rusty. But the Eagles, I know they don't do that. They don't want to risk injury, but it's like you can get hurt anytime. You know what I'm saying? I think that you should start Jalen Hurts for at least a snap and get the whole offense. Get them out for a snap. But they won't. It is what it is. I expect the Eagles not to start anybody really, unless it's the second string and the third string. So it is what it is. We just gotta see what we do. It's gonna be interesting though. It's gonna be interesting. Hold up, my fault. What's going on? Kyle McCord will start in preseason. I think Tanner McKee will start the first half. I think Tanner McKee will start with the. I think you're going to see guys like AJ Dillon out there. I think you're going to see guys like Jahad Campbell out there. I think Nakobe Dean maybe is out there. No, not Nakobe Dean because he's still hurt. Jahad Campbell, Andrew Makuba, those guys. I'm interested to see those guys. Keelan Ringo. So not Nakobe Dean, my fault. I forgot he was hurt. My fault. You're not Nakobe Dean. You take care of my boy, Andrew Makuba. That's my guy right now. Yeah, he's a monster. I like him. What's up, Coach Dante? Shout out to Coach Dante. If you're new, go subscribe to him, man. I love his content. I watch when I can. Appreciate it, man. He's nice as hell. I watch him play personally in Texas. Yeah, he's gonna be nice, bro. I like him. But yeah, I'm interested to see what the Eagles do, man. In preseason. I think people need to relax on Keelan Ringo. Listen, man, these young guys are going to have some growing pains. Keelan Ringo hasn't started. I think people need to relax on him. And yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta say, man. It's not too much of a long live stream. Like I said, I have to get ready for work. All I'm gonna say is, man, let the haters talk about Jalen Hurts at the end of the day. We know who won Super Bowl MVP. We don't gotta talk too much. The hat speaks for itself. Bro. So let a Commanders fan talk. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Who won the Super Bowl? And if you can't tell me that, then you might as well just forgot, and I'll remind you. Who won the Super Bowl? And any Commander fan that want to talk, just remember, this was your only NFC championship that you saw, bro. This was your only NFC championship that you saw. Because the only thing I remember is this.
We talked about this game coming in. Neither one of your teams, this team, your team, or Washington, they did not turn the ball over today. You created all 4 turnovers, and also you scored touchdowns after every one of them. What does that say about your football team?
Yeah, first and foremost, everything good in our life comes from God, so thank God for that. How about our quarterback?
How about your
How about our quarterback?
How about your quarterback?
He's a stud.
He is a stud.
I knew he was going to play that way. I knew it. Don't doubt him. All he does is win.
Fabulous, Nick Sirianni.
All he does is win. You heard Nick. All he does is win. Where's Jane Daniels, MCG? Oh, that's right. My fault. My fault. Just saying, man. But yeah, it's not a long live stream. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We're gonna do more down the road. Haters will cry. Absolutely, man. Listen, bro. Next week's preseason. I gotta see what the schedule is. Have a great day. Go Birds. Fly goes fly. And I'm out. Peace out.
This is a Fox NFL emergency alert. Attention, NFC East teams and fans. The Philadelphia Eagles are back. This is a warning. If you or someone you love is a fan of the New York Giants, the Dallas Cowboys, or the Washington football team, you may be in